Right, hello lads and lasses, and welcome back to Boys Down Under. And whew, don't you feel today is such a sweet day for revenge? Today we'll be going over the game, both clubs' forms running into it, injuries for both teams, my Celtic lineup, and the final score prediction. But before we get into it though, if you are enjoying this video or enjoying other videos I put out, please remember to like and subscribe. It's free, it's easy, and it's a great indicator to me that you're supporting the channel and enjoying what I put out. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, Celtic will be playing Hearts tonight for me, and this Arvo for the UK in the Scottish League Cup at home in front of a near capacity Celtic Park. It's not known as the Scottish League Cup anymore. It's now known as the Premier Sports Cup, but you know, traditionally we're going to be calling it the Scottish League Cup. Now, running into the game, Celtic have won their last 3 on the trot. Their last loss, ironically, coming against Hearts on the opening day of the Premiership. As for Hearts, they're undefeated in the league so far. Great, strong squad. They've taken everyone by surprise. But I do feel Celtic are much better prepared going into this game. I don't think they'll make the same mistakes as they did last time around. As for injuries running into the game, Celtic are still without Christopher Julian, as we all know. And as for Liel Abada, I've heard he's fit to play, he's ready to go, but it's up to Ange whether to start him or can bring him off the bench. Still no news though on the fitness of James McCarthy, although I would have liked to have seen him introduced into the Jablonec game, but since we didn't see that, tonight would also be a great opportunity for him to get some minutes under his belt. Hearts, they're without Jamie Brandon, their right back, so I assume they'll still be playing their 3 at the back that they have throughout the season. Now, for my Celtic lineup, well, obviously it's going to be pretty similar to what we've been saying because as we all know, that's been our strongest squad and it will be our strongest squad going forward throughout the season. So, our saviour between the sticks, Joe Hart. The ever-improving Greg Taylor at left back. The Blonde Boys, Welsh and Starfelt as our centre-halves, and Cafu at right-back. The same lineup as we have had the last few games. It's getting better and better with each one. Now into the midfield, Captain Cam as a CDM. Turnbull, who's just coming off a cracker game in the Europa League. He'll be playing that 8 role. And now the Wizard of Oz, of course, up top number 10. There have been some people saying that he should be rested because he's had fitness problems, you know, in past seasons, but I think under Ant, he's probably trying really hard. He's got the fitness levels up. I don't think it should be an issue. He should be right to go, ready to play. And obviously, if there are problems throughout the game or if he's starting to lose fitness, we can easily just sub him off. But he's such a good player to have starting in the team. Left wing, the rejuvenated Ryan Christie. And on the right, I'm going with Forrest instead of Abada just because I don't think we should take any chances with Abada. You know, he's still young. He's still one of the youngest players in the squad. He's only 19. And if an injury does seem minor at the time right now, it could prove very, very serious later on in his life. So I think that we should take no precautions. Start Forrest, bring Abada off the bench just to keep him safe. And do I even have to tell you guys who I think should be starting up top? Of course, Kyogo Furuhashi. Now, I know it's a cup game, and some people will say that we should be rotating the squad and bringing in players like Sorrow, Montgomery, maybe Near Baton. God forbid we bring in Near Baton. Who else? Edward or Albion Ayedi up top. You know, just rotating the squad around. But there's 2 reasons I don't think we should be doing this. And the first one is I don't want to be embarrassed again by Hearts. Losing to them once is okay? We can have the excuse that, you know, we're still finding our feet. We had debut players in the team. We had Edouard up top, and of course he's off form. Just the team wasn't at the right stage to play Hearts, and they made us pay for that. But now at this time, if we lose to them again, there are no excuses, okay? It's just going to be the fact that Hearts outplayed us and Celtic performed terribly. So that's why I think we should firstly put our strongest squad on the pitch. But secondly, we have to remember this isn't a league. There are no second chances in a cup game. It's a knockout game. If we lose this game, we're gone. We're out. We're going to be embarrassed. The tabloids will run wild. And not only up in the UK, down here in Australia, because you've got to remember, Ange Postecoglou is Australian. The tabloids down here will have a field day with him. All the pundits down here who always have criticised Ange will just go on and on saying they can't beat Hearts. They've gone out into the knockout rounds. Is Ange the right man for the job? We all know he is, but pundits think otherwise. Now, into my final score prediction for this match. And see, this is hard because I expect with the way Celtic are playing now, their attacking style of football, for them to be scoring 3+ goals a game. But at the same time, you have to be realistic in the fact that Hearts are a much stronger squad than Dundee and I'd say Jablonec are. Regardless of this as well, Celtic have still been playing better and better with each game, so they could very well go on and score 4 or 5 goals. But there's also the fact of Craig Gordon in goals, who is still a not world class, but he's still a great keeper. You know, he showed that in the opening day against us. He really made us pay for losing him, but now we have Joe Hart, so we can forget about him. But still, he's a class keeper for Hearts, so we have to remember this. But all in all, the team has improved so much from that opening day against Hearts. Like, I reckon if we had the squad we had now on that opening day, we could have put 4 or 5 on them, and that's why I feel a 4-1 win will be sending us through to the next round of the Scottish League Cup. Kyogo's going to score. We'll say Forrest is going to score. Kyogo might get another one, and then we'll say Rogic gets ones. They'll probably get a late consolation goal later on. Maybe it'll just be an error at the back. Who knows? But that's it. 4-1 win will send us into the next round. Happy days. The fans will go wild. And that is all from me. I will maybe stream the game live. It's an awkward time for me. It's 12 a.m. My family will be asleep, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But I definitely will be back with a match reaction and review of it. But till next time, hail, hail.